Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Kramer. If you have your packet and you can find this page, we can do it together. If at any point you want to pause the video to catch up with me, pause it and then continue with me when you're ready. It's going to be a little bit of a long page, but I'll go through the whole page with you and we'll find out what the picture is going to be. This is called a mystery picture. To do this page, you're going to need some crayons, and I had a hard time finding crayons, but I did dig up some. So it doesn't matter what kind of crayons you find. You're going to need yellow, green, and black. So I was able to find some old crayons in my kids' old crayon box. So up at the top, the first word says yellow, and it tells you which boxes to color yellow. And I can see it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we're going to color that first row all yellow. So grab your yellow crayon. And again, if you need to pause the video to grab your crayons, do that. And then when you get back, start coloring with me. So 1, 2. My yellow's not very dark, is it? That's the best I can do though. 3. I'll try to press a little harder. 4, 5. So as you can see, we're coloring the whole entire ones row. So the most ones you can have is 9. So we're going to color all the way to 9 and then add 10 because that's what it said, all the way through 10. So that first row is going to be all colored in yellow. Okay. So going back up here, also color 11. So just 11. So 11 is 110 plus one more. So it's going to be right underneath this 110 and also this one more. So this one, again, pause if you need to. After 11, what's this number? That number is 20. So 20 has two 10s in it. So right at the end here, this is our 10s column. So we're going to color in 20. Okay, and still lots of yellow here. Looks like 21. Ooh, I'm seeing a pattern. Are you seeing a pattern? 21. So two 10s. These two 10s here, plus one more. 21, 30. So 30 is three 10s. So this 10, and also this 10. So that number is 30. So I'm checking color. 30, and then 31. So again, those three 10s plus one more is 31. It works better too if you color in the whole box. So if your whole box is not colored in, try to go all the way to the corners and color neatly. Then you can figure out what the mystery picture is a little bit easier. So 31. How about this number? What's this number? The first digit's first. 32. So we'll color in 32 again neatly so our picture turns out. 32. And then this number is 39. So it's going to be three 10s, 10, 20, 30, and 9 more. So right here, 39 is going to be yellow. Pause if you need to at any point. I'm going a little bit fast so that the video doesn't take an hour. 40 is going to be 4 10s. So I can see a pattern here. Look, I've got 10, 20, 30, and 40 colored yellow. Cool. 40. I can look ahead here. I see 41 and 42. So I'm going to come down to the 40 row and hit 41 and 42 with yellow. So all the numbers in this row are in the 40s, right? Except for the last one, which is 50. So 41 and 42 are yellow. So up here, 41 and 42. How about this one? What's this number? 49. So you're in the 40 row, but you're in the 9 column. So 9 ones. Here's 49. Actually, I'm going to look ahead and look. 49 and 50 are colored, so I'm going to color those together. So kind of pay attention. It takes a little bit of careful looking so you have the right number, 49 and 50. If you want to pause and color and then unpause, you can do that. You want to ask an older sibling to help you. I'm at 50 right now. Looking ahead, I see 51 and 52. So see how these two are being colored all the way down, 51 and 52? That matches that pattern. We'll keep coloring these. Coloring carefully so I stay inside the box. Make sure we're turning it back that way. Okay, we're at 51 and 52. And then over here, this is a little bit cut off, but I can tell it's going in order. So after 52, it looks like 59, because 59 is going to come before 60. So it's in order. So I'm still in the 50 row. Come over here to the nines column, which is 9 ones. So 5 tens, and 9 ones is 59. This is kind of like when you play bingo with Mrs. Hong or Mrs. Martinez. 59. Ooh, it's looking good. And the next one's going to be, what's this number? 6 tens or 6D. So we can pronounce that 10 like a D. 6D. 60 is 6 tens. If you wanted to go back and check and make sure you've got 6 tens, you can. See, this is a whole 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens, and 6 tens. So after 6 tens or 60, 61, and 62. So we're still following that same pattern coming down, 61 and 62. If you wanted to pause the video at any time, pause it, go have lunch, come back later, you certainly can. 62, and then coming over here, what's this number? 65. So we're in the 60 row, and we're at the 5 ones. I don't know why there's a line in between there. I can't remember from last year what it was. I'm just going to assume that the whole box is colored because these are marked with different colors and this one's not. So 65, I'm going to color that whole box. Hopefully it works out. 65, and that one, 66. Okay, 66. 69. Now I know those 9 ones are always at the end, huh? They're not in the tens column, but they're in the 9 ones column, 69. So the 60 tells you how far down the hundreds chart you are, and the 9 ones tells you how far over you are in the hundreds chart. So I'm at 69. And then what's that number? 70, 7 tens. So we had just colored 6 tens, now we're coloring 7 tens, or 70. So you can also clap down 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Here you are, 70. Ooh, it's looking good. I wonder what it's going to be. What's this number? 75. And I also see his next door neighbor, 76. So we're going to find 75 and 76. I know we're in the 70 row, 5 ones and 6 ones column. So here's 75 and here's 76. So we'll go ahead and color that. 75 and 76. They have a line in between just for the picture later. You'll see how it turns out later. So don't worry about that line separating them. Okay, the whole square should be colored in. It's looking nice. 76. The next one is what number? 85. So I'm also noticing 85 and 86. So, that same little square, or now it's becoming a rectangle, isn't it? So as we color down, it becomes a rectangle. So 85 and 86 are both colored. Yellow, okay. 85 and 86. Oh, we're getting close because now we're in the 90s row. So 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. So it looks like that whole 90s row can be colored. So let's go ahead and just go all the way across, kind of like the beginning where we colored the top. Whole tens row or tens at the top. We're coloring the whole tens at the bottom. 95, 96. I'm trying to press hard so you can see. 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay, so let me get that colored in. We're all the way to 100. Our yellow is done. Okay, so again, if you want to pause for a minute and stretch your hands out a little bit, take a break. You can join me in a minute. Okay, so here we have 100. Very nice. And I'm coloring it carefully so it turns out nice. Ooh, it's going to be something. Okay, so that's done. So now we need to switch our crayon. And this says, well, it's a little bit cut off, but I see in. What color do you think that is? It's kind of a guessing page too. I think it's green too. So grab your green crayon and we're going to look here. Okay, that first number. Come on, everybody, let's get this done. Numbers in the teens, they start with a 1. So I know these numbers are teen numbers because they start with a 1. That means 110 and 2 ones. Well, here's 110. Go beyond that and 2 ones. That number is 12. Look, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to actually look ahead because I see some that are connecting. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So actually this whole row up here, all the teens can be colored green. So grab your green, and we're going to color all the teen numbers green. So teen numbers have 110, this 10 right up here, plus 1 more, 2 more, 3 more, 4 more, 5 more, 16. You kind of read them backwards, don't you? 17, 18, and 19. And we're going to stop there. So we already colored 20. We already colored it yellow. So kind of coloring carefully. And if you need to pause to catch up with me, go ahead. You can unpause it when you're ready. I'm also trying to color it at the same, with the same pressure, so it looks more, what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent. Looks nice. Okay, so I was at 19. After 19, what's this number? 23. So 2 10s and 3 1s. So I've already passed 2 10s. Where's 22? Oh, I guess we skip 22 for now. 23. So 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So it looks like all of these, actually this is marked half and half. So the top part of 22 actually is going to be green. I can see where it says green. Those 2 E's together say E because I see 2 super letters together. That first one gets to say his name and the second one is quiet. Whenever you see 2 super letters together, the first one gets to say his name and the second one is quiet. Okay, we go all the way across this whole row. Carefully, because you don't want to color this whole box green. You just want the top of the box where it says green. Okay, so there we have that, the middle of the 20s row. It's looking good. And then this other half actually is labeled yellow. Yellow. Let's take it. Let's do our syllables. Yellow. Put it together. Yellow. You are right. So just grab your yellow again, and we'll just take that one little triangle and color it yellow because it says yellow. Okay, so it should look like that so far. Wow, it's looking pretty good. I wonder what it's going to be. Let's go back up here to, we were at 29 or 28. Now we're in the 30 row. So what's this number? You're right, 33. I wonder if it's going to go across. Let's check. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So I'm back to my green crayon, and this whole row is green. So the middle 30s row is green. I'm doing it carefully. I'm doing it a little more quickly than maybe you are. It's okay. Take your time, make it neat. It will look better if it's neat. Then you can figure out what it is. Okay, looking good. So after 38, so again, it's in order. So after 38, can't be 33, right? Because that would be before it. So 38, looks like next we're going into the 40 row. So this is actually 43, and that makes sense because this next number is 43. So I bet it's going to go all the way across. Let's check. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So that whole row is colored green. I like to go the same direction as my shape. See how I'm making an entire rectangle? If I connect all these, it makes a whole rectangle. Each box is a square, but if you connect a bunch of squares together, it makes a rectangle. So I'm going to color this whole rectangle going sideways or horizontally, because it'll be a little faster. If I go like this, I risk coming out of the box or coloring beyond the box, which I don't really want to do. I want to color carefully using precision, so my picture turns out the way it's supposed to. I can tell what it is. Okay. Now I'm going to make a prediction that the next row is also going to be green, but I'm going to go to the directions and double check. So I just finished with 48, find 48. Now the next one is what number? 53. So 5 10s and 3 1s. So we're in the 50 row and the 3 column. So 3 1s. So that number has 5 10s and 3 1s. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. I was right. So that whole row is going to be green. So go ahead and keep coloring that whole row across. 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. I'm trying to make it the same like density, the same darkness, so it looks more consistent across my row. Okay, oh, it's looking nice. I hope yours looks like mine. If you need to pause and catch up with me, you can. So 58, is that a 58? What number is that? 63. So we read left to right, so 63. So 63 and 64 look like they're going to be green, so we'll just color these two. 63 and 64. And I'm going to make a prediction that 67 and 68 are also going to be green, but I'm going to go back to the directions and check. Here's 63 and 64. Hey, how about that? 67 and 68 are also green. So go ahead and continue green on 67 and 68. Yeah, so if your coloring looks like this, you need to color more. It's not going to look as good as if you color it all the way in. So the picture starts to appear when you have the whole box colored in. Yeah, so see how each box is colored all the way in. If you need to pause right now and color your boxes all the way in, trust me, it will look better. Your picture will look better in the end. Okay, so here we are. We're done with the 60s row for sure. And there's 70. So let's look on. 71. 71. And I can see down here, this part also says green. So see where that line is? We're going to color that half green. So let's color 71 green, and then half the next box, which is 72. We'll color half of it green, where it says green. The bottom part. Okay, even my hand's getting tired, so it's okay if you stop and rest your little hand and then come back later. That's okay. Okay, so half the box is green, and then the other half actually says yellow. So why don't we just grab our yellow real quick? Now, it's only half the box, so don't get crazy with yellow yet. It's only that one little half. There we go. And back to green. Okay, I'm guessing, or I'm predicting that 73 and 74 are going to be green, but I'm going to go check the directions just to make sure. So 71 we already colored. They're not. I'm glad I checked the directions. They're not. I see them down here. They're a different color. So leave those blank for now. It says skip those 71 and then skip all the way over to 80. So it's going to be kind of almost like a mirror. So see how these are going to match? So 80 is going to be colored green. So pop all the way to the end and find 80, and that's going to be colored green. So it's super important that you follow the directions or your picture will not turn out the same. It'll look kind of weird. It'll be easier to tell what it is if you follow the directions. And then this half of 79 says green. So the bottom half, I'm going to color green. You have to kind of go carefully so you don't get out of that triangle. So if I take a square and I cut it in half, it actually makes a triangle. Two right triangles makes a square. Okay. So what do you think that says? You're right. Yellow. Yellow. So the top half of that square is going to be yellow. So this triangle is going to be yellow. And we're going to leave these white for now because they didn't tell us what to color those yet. So we're going to skip those. So we just colored 80. So come back here and find 80. The next number is what? 82. So come down here and find 82. So we're at 8 10s and 2 1s. And that makes 82. And we're still on green for 82. So 82, color that square. 82, 83, 84. So 82, 83, 84. Oops, I got all the lines a little bit. Slow down. 84, try to color neatly. My picture will turn out better that way. 82, 83, 84, and my guess is that the same block over here is going to be colored green because then it will match. So let's check the directions though. So here's 82, 83, 84. And then this one is probably 87 because it's just in order. So 84, these are already colored. So 87, 88, 89. And I was right. I'm going to stop right here because I see this one's cut in half. So I need to read those words and figure out what colors they are. So let me finish getting this colored neatly. I'm going to slow down a little bit because I'm getting kind of sloppy. I think I'm just getting excited to finish. So 87, and then I go back and color it in nice and neatly so it looks nice. Okay. And then let's take a look at these side ones. Both of these are cut in half this way, and they both say green. So this half of 81 is colored green. The top half of 81 and the top half of 90. So right here it says green. I like how it's already labeled. That's pretty nice. This is a cool page. Okay. And then the bottom half is labeled yellow. Yellow. The bottom half, carefully. Little triangle's pretty small. And the bottom half down here. Okay, that looks pretty good. So now we only have 4 numbers that are left. We're in the 70s row, and I bet they're down here next to this color. Now, this color says, lack. Is there a color you can think of that sounds like lack? You are right. The first letter got cut off, so it's also kind of a mystery guessing page for the colors. So this is black. So I found this old black crayon I can use, and we're going to color 73 and 74. So the 2 that are left are going to be black. Oh my, once you color these, you can't see the numbers anymore, huh? This crayon is really dark. 73 and 74. And we'll color those in. And 77 and 78. Oops, sorry, 77 and 78. Got ahead of myself. 77 and 78. And then I think you are done and you can see what you have made on this St. Patrick's Day. How fun. I hope you had fun. It's a little leprechaun hat. How cute is that? Okay, be good, be well.